All right, welcome back to the South African Morning. Now, it's Sunday and we have a beautiful treat for you and all of those who couldn't attend church this morning. We know you, we see you. That's why you're here with me on the South African Morning. But of course, we are joined by Mount-Fletcher-born, multiple award-winning gospel artist, Butho Vuthela. He's been nominated twice for this year's Crown Gospel Awards for Best Gospel Artist and Best Traditional Gospel Song. And he joins us now to tell us about his journey and what we can still expect. Butho, a pleasure having you. A very warm good morning to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to have you too.
Looking forward to come here in this atmosphere.
It is happening.
Oh, yes.
And you're about to bless us because, you know, some of us are here, others are in church. But before we get into the music, I want to know when you started, you know, in terms of your journey into music and gospel music, and when you knew that you had a special gift.
Yeah, humble beginnings from the deep rural areas of the Eastern Cape, from a small town called Mount-Fletcher.
Yeah.
I grew up as a young boy, looking after my father's livestock. And then that's where I started composing songs. And then at school, we were singing, of course. And then I started joining the local groups. And then from 2001, I met Dr. Sefumba, where he introduced us to Pastor Mtunzi Namba.
Okay.
Where I was still singing in a group then called Sibabalo Gospel Group.
Right.
Then from 2005, I started my own record label. Ever since then, I never looked back. Today, I've released so many albums, so many hits. Posanum Nata and Denzel Ungete, you name it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's an amazing journey, and I mean, I think the accolades also speak for you because you've also been nominated again for the Crown Gospel Awards. How do you feel?
Yes, Song of the Year. Not just any category, the biggest one. And we are taking it.
Wow,
yes.
That's amazing. But it says a lot about not only your music, but the reach. How many people are touched by the melodies and, you know, the lyrics of your songs, the messaging. Did you expect this to happen? Did you know that your music was going to touch so many lives?
You know, understanding where I'm coming from, whenever I write songs, I pray about it, and then God give me just that song that will be able to reach people. For example, we're coming from the COVID, and I had to come up with the songs that's Etem in Bambelela, the song that is giving hope to those people out there. So many people have been affected. Some are going through depression. Some are going through so many things. We've lost so many artists. So many artists have been going through so many things. Then this song, it's igniting that hope. It's giving that courage. So a song like that, it's bound to be loved by many because I have to understand the content that I'm bringing to the society and who's supporting me. And I bring in, of course, the rhythm, the African rhythm that whenever you hear it, whether you are in a truck or in the garden, wherever, when you hear that sound, you're bound to sing and dance and clap and do whatever. That's me. I'm an African boy.
But you know, Butho, oftentimes when, especially if I speak to gospel artists and people that have a beautiful special gift to heal others through song and melody, I always wonder about them. That during a time like COVID, what kept you motivated? How did you keep strong? Because you're also a human being. You were going through what everybody was going through, but you had a bigger responsibility of feeling the need to also motivate others, encourage others through song. What kept you going?
You know, there's nothing beats prayer. You know, I have a family that prays. Even my wife is a prayer warrior. And then more than anything else, as a musician, don't just be a musician. Do something else on the side. And then God will bless you more.
Absolutely.
For example, I'm a farmer, and we are producing food for the nation. And then during that time, the only thing that was working was only agriculture. Today, I have so many employees through agriculture, called Kelumshanga Youth Co-op Farmers, where I decided to do something with my family, with my children. Said, guys, God says you must do something and I will bless you more. And when you pray, God reveals so many things. You cannot just do one thing. And in your hand, you've got more than 5 blessings. I'm a qualified engineer. My father used to sell a cattle to take me to school. You know, I've traveled so many countries. I've been to Germany, England, wherever now. But did you know that God has got so many other plans? You know, I had to stop that and focus on music and this and that. Now agriculture comes in, it kicks in.
And now you're here.
Changing lives. Now I'm here, sitting with you. Then
oh, man.
A boy from deep rural areas. Now,
I'm
in the big city,
excited.
God is good.
All the time. And you know what? We're about to share, of course, that goodness with everybody else. They can't wait. I can actually feel South Africans saying, listen, we want to actually dance. We're ready to put on our dancing shoes. And indeed, award-winning gospel artist Butho is here with us. And he's about to, of course, perform something very special for us.
Yes.
And as he prepares, let me also update